It's a beautiful day in Aubrey, Texas today, and I'm going to be doing a little vlog episode today. So what we've got on the schedule is my wife and I are going to be doing, well, I'm going to be doing 2 mows today, and then we are prepping a landscape job, which is a sod installation for an entire front yard on one of our properties. So I'll take you guys out there and show you that. But yeah, let's get to it. My wife is out doing estimates. She has 7 estimates, and then we're gonna link up, and I'm gonna try to knock these 2 mows out by myself and get rocking and rolling. So come along for the ride. See what a normal day today looks like in the lawn care life. All right, we just pulled up to our first mow. Let's get out and let's take a look. See what we're working with here. So we got our equipment here with our ramp, and yeah, take a look. This is gonna be our very first property here. I don't know if you could tell, but it's a nice dark green color because all of our customers are on our fertilization and weed control service. And if you could tell, there's not a lot of weeds here, but look at the neighbors. Look at this Dallas grass coming in, one of the hardest weeds to get rid of. These things are ruthless, let me tell you, ruthless. Got some other broadleaf weeds coming in here as well. But yeah, this is a good example of a military lawn cuts lawn and a non-military lawn cuts lawn. Let's get after it. All right, I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick here, okay? So, what you wanna do is you wanna unload, keys can probably stay here too. You wanna, I try to put them underneath there so somebody doesn't come and grab the truck. But you wanna unload your pockets. Look at this. See this? This gets the weight off you. So that way you can do more lawns and have more stamina in the day. All right, here's a little quick tip for you. So we've got 33 minutes for this job, 33 budgeted minutes. I don't know if you could see here, but there's one little strip. So I already finished cutting the front lawn. Okay, everything looks good up there. And I just came down here, took it back, and then did one pass here. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's still one more pass here, okay? Now, I haven't cut the backyard yet, so I'm about to go back there and do that. But what I wanted to let you know is most people will come back and hit this strip right now. And then they're gonna drive all the way back here, not mowing anything, cut the whole backyard, and then drive all the way back here with the mower, and again, not cut anything. That's wasted time on the property, okay? We need to cut down the minutes on the property to be most efficient, to make the most money. So what I'm gonna do is, I know my truck's over there and my mower's right here. I'm gonna go back here and cut the backyard. And on my way out of the property, I'm gonna hit that last little strip. That's how it's done. The finished product. So the weed eater is not actually working right on me when you pull the trigger. And there's tension on this. It doesn't actually spin. So we're gonna have to red tag it, probably take it to the shop to get repaired. But what I need from you guys, or I guess all that to say, I didn't actually edge with the edger, I edged with the weed eater. So I want you guys to rate my edging, 1 through 10. As you can see, I kind of messed up there. So don't be shy, be honest. What would you rate my edging with the weed eater? So there's some good footage for you guys. So 1 through 10, put it in the comments below. 1 through 10, what would you give me a rating, and what do I need to improve on? Now, As you can see, a nice green healthy lawn. So I just finished mowing this property, and if you can see this, it's a nice dark green. This is what we want going into June, July, August, when it's the hottest months of the year, because we do not want to cut it too short to where it will affect the actual plant. So I want to show you guys this. Here's the other side. Okay, again, this is a really good example. Military lawn cuts lawn. Oh, actually, error. Looks like I scalped it a little bit there. I think the tire dropped down there and kind of did a scalp mark. But nonetheless, yeah, I should probably give these guys a flyer, huh? What do you guys think? All right, let's get on to the next one. Let's go. Mow number 2 in the books. It's hot. We sweating. But you know what they say? The spring rush, that's what creates men. So, next job we are going to do is the sod job. So that's where we're going to be headed next. I just checked the time clock for this last job that I just completed. Sorry, I can't think right now. I'm super sweaty and my allergies are smacking me right now. But so we had 27 minutes on this property, and we shaved off 9 minutes. So we completed it 9 minutes less than the actual budgeted time. Always a good thing when you're beating budgeted amount of time, because that means you're making more money per hour. I know what you guys are wondering. What are you having for lunch? Well, I'm going to tell you. So, out on the route, this is what I got for lunch. Some carrots, some good nutritional, what is this, a vegetable? I was gonna call it a fruit, but it's not a fruit. It's definitely a vegetable. So, little baby carrots. I'll probably eat this whole bag for lunch. And then we got ourselves a whole case of water. There's like one left, but got some more over here. Woo! So, yeah, it's getting hot, baby. It's getting hot. I think next week we're going to be pushing up our time. Our start time is 30 minutes. So right now we're starting our cruise at 7 a.m. and we're going to push that up to 6:30 because production goes down when it's this hot. We out in Texas. We don't mess around with the heat. Here's the sod job that we've been working on for the last, I'd say probably half day. So this used to be kind of like grass. What this lawn had, I believe over here was St. Augustine grass, and then over here was potentially St. Augustine grass as well. But if you look real closely here and you see these white roots right here, this is a telltale sign of root rot, okay? So this is what this lawn had. And obviously with this really big tree here, lots of shade, and basically the whole in front lawn had root rot. So what you want to do with that is root rot is basically a disease that can absolutely take over an entire lawn, which happened up here. So what we're going to do is basically we went through with the rototiller. I'll show you guys a little bit of footage here in a minute once we get rolling. Just pulled up in the truck, but we already rototilled majority of this, And then what we do is we come through and we scrape off all the top layer of dirt. You want to scrape off basically the top 2 inches because that disease will live in the soil. So this is what a good prep job looks like for sod. It's ready to get some sod laid. Now we're gonna put Zoysia sod in here because it is, again, look at all this shade here. Okay, we're almost midday here, and a lot of this is probably 80% shade. Okay, a little bit of sun here, but we're gonna put some Zoysia sod in here because it does really well in the shade. Again, back here, it's pretty much prepped. We just got to come through and get these little sprouts coming out. I don't know if you can see them, but all this green stuff has to come out. So we're going to come through with probably a garden hoe, scrape it down, and this thing should be ready to prep probably Monday. I don't think I'm going to get good footage for you for this video, but we'll get you some good footage of us actually picking up this dirt and getting after it. I swung by the house and I didn't have a tarp, so I only had this sheet. So what we're gonna do is obviously lay it out, and we're gonna put all of that dirt that's in a lump form, we're gonna put it in the wheelbarrow, we're gonna roll it up the ramp, and we're gonna dump it right there. Then we're gonna go put all this dirt at our property up in Pilot Point. We got all of the dirt in the truck. I don't know if you could see the depth of that, but as you can see, the rim is getting close to the tire or the wheel well. So she's sagging a little bit, but nonetheless, we got everything that we needed. So as you can see, this is what it looks like when you prep the sod extremely well. Again, like, look at this. There's not much. I mean, there are a little bit, if you look really closely, a few green life that's coming up. But when we actually come through and lay the sod, what we'll do, I don't know if you could see them here. What we'll do is we'll actually use a garden halo hoe, and we'll actually scrape it just to kind of get that finishing touch. Same thing over here. There's a little bit of grass that's still kind of, that needs to get kind of scraped here. But for the most part, this is a great prep job. So also wanted to let you guys know, I see these little flags here. So anytime there's a flag, that means there's something there. So we do this. That's the first step anytime we're laying sod. So as you can see, there's an irrigation valve right there. This one's got a sprinkler head right here. But all of the areas have flags here. And the reason we do that is because when we're doing this prep stuff, these things can get buried. And if you don't flag them at the beginning, so like here, this is a perfect example. You wouldn't know that there's actually anything in here, but when you come over here and you start, so this looks like potentially the water shut off here, or the water meter. But look at this big rectangle valve cover that you would never know that's there. So this is why we do flag our sprinkler heads in irrigation before when we start the job. As you can see, there's one back there as well. But yeah, this is it. So we're going to load up the wheelbarrow and we are going to head up to the headquarters. Best part about owning a headquarters is a headquarters that you can actually dump at, because we got some low spots there, and we are going to use all of this dirt to start to fill in some of that area. So let's get it. We just made it back to the headquarters, and yeah, that about wraps up today. So later today I'm going to have to meet up a future renter or tenant for the back pasture area here. So we have about 1.35 acres back there that we rent out. So the last tenant had moved out about a week ago. So reposted the land for rent and everything. And really it's just horse pasture. There's 2 sections back there that's fenced, but it's kind of nice because we charge $400 a month. And yeah, they have like a 10 by 12 shed with electricity back there, and they're able to kind of keep their horses back there and have a feed barn and everything for them. And then it's got a couple overhangs just in case there's like inclement weather, it can be under there. So, but that helps, you know, every little bit helps, especially because that's more kind of like passive income to where, you know, they just kind of pay once a month, $400, and it kind of comes in. So that definitely helps the mortgage payments that we have on this property here. All right, so that wraps up today's ride along vlog, whatever you want to call it. I want to let you guys know that anybody out there that is wanting to learn more about fertilization and weed control, I put together a course. I will put a link in the description below. I made it for it basically goes over all of the basics. So what we use it for is new team members that we hire that get kind of promoted up to that applicator position. We put them through this video training. There's about 15 different videos that we go through, but that's what it's for. If you have an applicator that, or you yourself, if you want to learn. I think the course is like $49, but yeah, check it out. It's in the link below. All right. Also, if you guys want to do a video call with me, remember I am doing free one-on-one coaching calls for your specific business. Take advantage of it. It's free, literally. Like, I don't charge anything. It's literally just to help you out and grow your business and to build the channel. That's all it's for. So if you guys like this video, smash that like button, and we'll see you guys next time. Wait a minute. Hold up. The $1 million woman just arrived. Check it out. Larissa Kelly, the $1 million woman.
What's up?